Hi everybody, welcome back to TekWarfare, episode 11 with me, Sid, and in the last stream we worked on the gatehouse. We didn't finish it, but we got a lot done, and everybody got to listen to me jabbering while I did it, because that's what I do. But today we're going to finish that off. We also really need to try and push ahead with a couple of other structures, mainly animal pens. Maybe the butchers. We'll see how we go. We've got currently got two unemployed villagers, so we've got the space to do it. We just need to build the structures, and I'm not entirely sure where to build them or how to build them, but first things first, we need to complete this. Now, I have made a few changes. I've roughened up the roof. If I'm going to do that, and I'm in two minds about it, we'll need to repeat that around there, and I think, I don't know, it's got blister platforms done, by the way, and those are dark roleplay supports, which worked out quite nicely. So this is what we did. We need to finish off just changing some of these bricks into other bricks all over. We need to do some roughening up of the area, do a little bit of work down here, get all of this done, but you know, we can come through. We've got the murder hole, we've got the old thing up there. The ballista is still the bog standard ballista we had before, and I've done these floors in here, so I've tried to get a lot of the really silly little bits done. There's still work to do in here, but you know, we're getting there steadily. And you just come up to the ballista platform. Now, I'm not sure, this feels very bland, although you've got this thing on the top. Now, we had a bash with this one. The ability to shoot down, and the fact we can't turret around, seemed very limited. Obviously, we would want to be shooting down to that area, and there are modifications. There's also a turret modification, which would allow us to do that. So I'm going to take the ammo out of that and pack it up. Because I don't know whether I can deconstruct that for its parts, because we can put the turrety bit to it. We need to illuminate these areas. I have got a few things to help with that, so I thought we could pop a few of these. I made some future Minecraft lanterns. That will need a temporary torch on it, but that's fine. And I've got some chain. I've got a few other bits and pieces. We've got quite a bit of decorating to do in this area. This all needs illuminating, but we have got handy walls for doing that, and we have got also, apart from that's actually unnecessary. That one is necessary though. And if I were to go into my bag of tricks, I can probably manage that with a couple of, I could certainly do it with that, or we could just go with rustic candles, but I would need to make a few more of those. If in the meantime, have a torch. And yeah, so we're going to have some proper lighting in here. We also need other bits and pieces, weapons racks maybe, whatever that may be. We need doors, and this obviously will have a door on it. That we need to get a little bit of wall done, and lots and lots to do. I mean, there's so many things I want to play with. I want to have a bash with the chests mod. I want to be doing other things. I've got a few other things I want to try on these towers as well. So we'll, and on the outside especially, I've got a few detail pieces that I want to try around here and here, perhaps. You know, there's things we can do to pick up the detailing, I think, is probably where I'm trying to come to here. So let me go and let's go and see, first off, let's go and see if we can actually deconstruct this ballista to get the parts back, because I would rather like to make a turreted ballista, and I don't want to have to go through the hassle of the parts. We ought to sort of check what he's after today as well, because if he's after anything we've got lots of, he isn't. After anything we've got. Now let me get past the musical morons. Right, I wanted to see if we can deconstruct this for starters. We may be able to, we may not, we can't. Okay, I'm going to place that away then, and what we want to do is one of these. So again, we need 5 rough wood. Oh, here we go. 5 rough wood. This music needs to be a way. Can we actually turn that options music? See, music is off. So yeah, I don't see how I can actually turn that off. Sound muffler mod. Remind me to think about adding that so we can wear the bauble to actually turn them off. That might be perfect. Because that is just terrible. Right, wood and leather. Wood and leather, wood and leather, wood and leather. Well, let me just show you. We can make all of this. This is not a problem. We've made that, that and that. This is the only thing we haven't got. So we can do that, no problem. We could actually do the, presumably the upgraded. What is the difference between, oh, that's, because we're not really using it, I don't think there's any major need to worry about that. So let's just get those built. I'll be back in a second. Alright, we need the machinery research to make the turret bit. So I've just whacked all that through. You can have all of that back because I don't want any of that. I'll leave the coal for the time being. Put that in there, and if we make it, oh man, I really do need. And we want to make that one of those. Thank you very much, if you don't mind, and that should allow me to make the turreted one. Now the other thing we looked at yesterday was the wedge, and that was the plus. It was this one, the negative pitch we need. And I think we want, and you can only put a maximum of 4 in. I've tested this out in a creative world, so that gives us that. That gives us all of that stuff. What was the other thing I was thinking? Oh, rustic torches. We need a bit of that. Just give me some of that and some of that, and that should give me a whole bunch of those. That's fine. Oh man, I need to get away from that minstrel before I kill him. They keep everybody else happy, but they ain't keeping me happy. Oh no, I'm getting tired of that music, the song. I just want a different tune. I am planning to get a new version out, an update. There are updates to quite a few of the mods in the pack. I think I will be putting the sound muffler option in there so we can wear the bauble to muffle the sounds, because they are quite, they're cute to start off with. They're quite nice, and then you know, you get a little bit more, you play a little bit longer, and they start to get a little bit can we not just get you, I wonder if there's a way, hold on, pack it back up again. Is there a way I can make this go where I actually want it to? If I were to place you down like that, then it looks a little bit more central. Still not perfect, but I think that's about the best we can manage. Well, we can stick the ammo back in and the wedges. There is armor you can put in now. Now you'll see, look, that it's very difficult. I wonder if we can get a better view of, it's still quite difficult to aim, but at the end of the day, that's not going to help. That seems to be heading down there. Now again, I don't ever envisage using this. This is just a little bit of I don't know, background noise. Okay, let's get on with the decorating. I shall be back once I have chiseled all of the stones. Back in a moment. Alright, apart from roughening the stones up and gouging some bits out like we've done over there, but I do need to do that on these towers as well in a few. Those things are evil. The question that one actually died rather than the squid. That's interesting. I was just wondering if there was any mileage in trying to capture some of those, get them in the water and use them as a squid farm, but I don't think there is. Plus the fishing trap does the job absolutely more than adequately, so that would be silly. Right, so my thoughts how to mix up the detail a little bit. First things first, we're going to just introduce a few elements of three-dimensionality. I'm just going to get one of those in a green and in a slightly off color. And we'll just do one of those in like a Sue, and then we're going to just pop that there. So again, it just brings the structure out of the building. It makes it pop just that little bit more. Now my thoughts are to do the same up there, so we're going to need to whiz up here, grab you, or fail to grab you as the case may be, pop that in, and then go and grab that. Of course I am now, oh, I'm not stuck because obviously I can just do that, but yeah, I would be stuck if I were not able to do that. If right, I need to get back up there, pop. And pop that back in place. Same over this side, and straight away you're just pulling out detail, you're popping it out a little bit, just making it look that little bit different. Actually no, I don't know why I'm doing that with my hand. Let's just go and be lag. Hey, ow, thank you, lag. Let's just come out and let's be more sensible about this thing, shall we? We'll take that, we'll do that, we'll bring you down here and we'll grab you and put you back, and then we'll grab all of that. So that was one little thing I thought of. Now this side is particular, oh actually that's also quite bland in its coloration. There we go. This side is particularly bland. So my thoughts were to do something like, I think we can take 3 either side of it with this scaffold, which is perfect. So again, we've got the ability to completely fail to pick things up. But we've got 3 here, so we've got that one, and that one now. If we were to bring that down to that one, and that one. And same on here. We can come here, and we can come here. We can take a little bit of this, and do a little bit of that. Get a little bit of cracked, a little bit of mossy. And then we can basically go to town. So that can be there, that can be there, and then we can come normal. Now my thoughts were this: we take this one and bring it down 1. This one we bring down 2. And then this one comes down 3. Ow, and I've just fallen off. Okay, let's just see how that looks. Bit of mossy there, normal brick there, and there, and there, and there, and there. Just completely changes the dynamic of that edge of the wall, to the extent that I might bring that one down 3 as well. Let me yeah, I think we'll bring this one down 3 just to reinforce this side and give it the detail. We need to get doors in, we need to just get the lighting in, and I think we'll call that done. There's going to be more decoration to do, but you know, decoration we'll do later. I really want to get on with these ranchers pens, so let me very quickly do that, and I'll be back in a second. Okay, I think we're about done as far as we're going on that. We'll decorate it more. There's more work to do out the front. We need to do the bridge. All of that needs to happen. You know, this is still a very much a work in progress. I bet I haven't got any dirt on me, have I? Where could I find a bit of dirt? And we'll take a couple of those and turn them into light blocks, just because A, they don't pick up the grass, and B, they just provide that little bit of extra illumination. There's never too much illumination. So I'll get a door there. Now, I have asked in the comments, when am I getting my guards? The answer is right now I actually don't need them, because we don't have the necromancer is turned off. So, you know, he's not coming anytime soon. And I've got this lit up mostly sufficiently that we don't have to worry too much about this. Right, I would like to place a torch here, a candle there and there. In fact, we've got plenty, we'll spam them around a bit. Like so, and then maybe we can't do one on the inside of that because obviously that's got the ladder, but we can do that, can't we? So that looks okay. We can probably get away with a candle there and there, just for the looks of the thing. We don't really need it. And maybe we'll put one. You see, I suppose it's as good a place as any. Again, we don't need it. We've got that light block, but we'll go with that. We have got some chain and stuff should we wish to put things in. We've got these lanterns from future Minecraft. Don't use them a lot because they're actually quite expensive in terms of iron, you know, relatively speaking. Indie vase. That is that. We will decorate at some point. You know, we've got that. Oh, okay. I don't know why that's not playing. What happens if we stick it on the side? In which case, that would be better there and there. I don't know why that is going to work in that way. It's probably something to do with that block is powering that block and they're confusing each other. So that gives you those, and we'll fix that on the other side. That bridge still needs doing. There's too many things to do. I could quite easily do like 5 episodes a week on this and still not have enough time to do it all. Perfect. We've got the arrow slits. We can see out there. There's still the question of this bit of wall to put in. Again, that's something I can do between episodes and between stream. I have done a little bit of roughening of the wall. I haven't gone mad. Try to keep it sensible, because obviously this is supposed to be a castle and it would be in some state of repair. Yes, and I put a couple of torches, lantern things outside here, so I'm happy enough with that. That works. Blister. I'm going to have a look at that blister platform from further back. Let's just go and have a little wee peek at that. I mean, it looks a little bit top heavy, I won't lie. I kind of think that feels, I don't know, maybe not accurate. Do let me know what you think about that patchwork roof. If I'll see what feedback we get on that, but depending on what we do will depend on whether I have to go around and do them all over there, or I might just go back and just take it out, or just dial it back a little bit and just have the odd one, because I think I might have gone a little bit overboard with the with the patchwork. Right, I need to think about animal pens. I need to think about where we're going to put them, and I need to think about clearing out a lot of this and actually filling a lot of this in, I think. So my next job, for my next trick, I am going to fill this lot in, I think, and get all of this area ready, because I'd like to put a proper square here, and maybe we can put the animal pens off this way. Don't want them to be too far away, but I don't want them to be too close either. Yeah, filling in a hole. Back in a bit. Very quick update. We've leveled and filled and done everything over here. Over here I've leveled this off. I'm now just trying to bring this bit of terrain up flat. The pens are going to come back here. I'm going to have obviously 4 branches: cows, sheep, pigs and chickens. And obviously then we should be able to put the butcher's shop over this side, probably facing onto what will be the market square rather than onto this. And I might stick a little house onto there. Don't know exactly yet, but I have run out of dirt, or at least I've run out of dirt right now. These are just boxes of trees and of wooden flowers. I've been using stone to fill in lower levels just to keep it down. Generally speaking, either going 2 or 3 deep with the dirt, just for Enderman thievery. Oh, and we have more happy villagers. I think I picked up 4 the other morning, so they're definitely very happy. We're down to our last 14 stacks of dirt, which could be problematic, but as long as we have a few stacks left, and we'll get more back. At some point we'll get a quarry going as well, and that will change a lot of the dynamic going on here. But yeah, so I'm just still landscaping for the time being, and I shall be back with you in a second. Alright, I've cleared some space. It is all spawn safe currently, and I've put some things in now. The pens, I'm going to put some down this side, and I might do one off this side, I don't know yet. The pens are basically 1 per animal type. If we have 7, we should be okay to put that there, and then we're going to, so if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's every animal except chickens has a size of 3. I've just looked at the thing. So for every, basically you take the number of floor spaces in the pen, divide it by the size of the animal, and that's the maximum size. So if it has 30 divided by 3, 10 animals in there, it's full. So I'm gonna, okay, school's in. There's no kids, but the school's in. Yeah, so if that's 5, that would be 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. But we can actually do slightly better than that, I suspect, because what I would like to do then, now the other thing is it's not necessary to actually have a roof or a structure in here, but if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, is that far enough back? I think that's far enough back. I don't think we need to be any bigger than that. Then we can come in with and put a roof on. We don't need a roof, it's not necessary for the farm at all, but what I would like to do is, I mean not for the farm, for the structure, what I would like to do is have some kind of structure that, you know, has a sheltered area for the animals, and we'll put the various bits in and yada yada. And I have also brought these. I think these will make a nice, that's on the wrong side, of course it is. So again, we'll get this, we'll make it look nice, we'll do something with the ground, we'll decorate up around the area. I'm thinking we'll do 3 on that side, maybe just 1 and 2 there, and whack a bit more of that in. I'll change some of this stone up as well, and again age it accordingly. And then we're going to solid that one because this will be another pen on this side, which will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3. And then it'll be a then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. And that will give me pigs, sheep, and cows. And we can actually get the last one on the end, I think. But I'll worry about that one in a moment. Because we actually also need to get the animals that we're going to be growing and breeding. That's going to be one of the challenges, I suspect. What can we use for these fence post ends? I'm thinking we pop a little bit of that down. That will have a fence gate. I've only done like enough for one thing at the moment. But we'll get a roof on that. I do need to make sure that we can light all of this up accordingly. So let me just pop that down there. Make sure this is all spawn safe, which it is, of course it is not right now. I know we've got sheep, so we're going to start. This pen is going to be a sheep pen, and as a result, I don't need to think. If we can find pigs, then I might go for pigs. I'm just going to have a little look around. I've got a leash on me, so if I find something accordingly, then you know we'll check out the surrounding terrain. I don't think I've killed everything, which is always a bonus in my experience. If you go around not killing everything, then it gives you things to breed and grow later. But we do need to find the relevant animals first. I think I've already been most of the caves under here, or at least most of the surface caves I've reasonably explored. But yeah, so I'm going to go pig hunting. I think pig or sheep. We'll get one or the other. I know there's sheep, but I'd like to see if I can get pig, because there's a block I want to experiment with, which is hello. Well, we'll leave you alone for now. You can just remain where you are. Nothing to say. Oh, hello. Falling down holes. At least it was only a hole. Yeah, we know with the sheep, cattle are going to be further away and take a bit more effort to get over. Piggos would be good, however, if I could find any. But if I can't, well, yeah, it's not the end of the world. We'll just go with sheep in the first instance. But let me just have a little look around first. Be back in a bit. Looks like sheep is going to have to be. I've done a little tour around the area, and the only thing I found is sheep and orcs. But you can't farm them. Well, you can if you find a spawner, but they're not overly profitable, shall we say. So yeah, now I know we had some sheep over here, around our farmstead and things over here, and I would prefer them to be all white rather than getting a mix of colours, because I know we have some black sheep around the area and nobody wants to be a black sheep, do they? Hello, Mr. Sheep or Mrs. Sheep or whatever gender sheep you are. Let's just see if I can see any other white sheeps in the area first. I know there's at least, I've seen several. There we go, there's another one. Let's see if we can get that one down without killing it. We'll bring it over, get the two sheeps in the pen. I know the ranchers will go out around the area and get their own. But I don't think there's many left in the area. Hup, come on. Come with me. You are about to embark on a journey of discovery. With this sheep here. So I'm going to take these back, get them into the pen. And then we'll get a rancher going, and they will grow and breed the sheep, and the sheep will be happy, and everything will be wonderful. And there will be baby sheep, and then once there's enough baby sheep, there will be dead sheep, and there will be wool, and there will be mutton, and there will be more food variety for. Still think that's too top heavy, you know. There will be food variety for our villagers, and that will be excellent. But right now, we just need to get these two sheep in now. Chickens, obviously easy, we've got eggs, so I'll get a chicken, but I'm going to do that as a different thing, because that's going to be a coop rather than a pen. And yeah, we definitely need to get that update in before I record the next episode. If I get a chance, I might not yet, because, you know. Come on, here we go, and lock you out, and there, and there. Give me my leads back, thank you very much. Right, so I need a, I found a spawner, what's it, a electroblobs spawner. So we're going to need a structure token and a career token and a bag, a hoofer. Well, we've got plenty of stuff to buy those with, so, oops, let's go in to get a career. Let's go and go buy a rancher. They're only 5, that's nice and cheap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you. And also let's buy a, oh, ow, that's not cheap. A sheep pen. And go and get a, give it a rest. Sorry. It does get a little bit much after a while, that has to be said. I need to try and just put some stuff away, don't I? That is a mob drop, that is a mob drop, that is technically a mob drop, although I didn't find it as part of a mob drop. That can go in there. Those are all electroblobs, so they need to go in there. That is lighting, that can go in there temporarily. We still need to build the thingy, and I need some sticks. Just give me enough sticks for that. It's only going to give me 4. I don't know whether I can use those. Let's try them. They are, yeah, there we go. And a piece of, there we go, we got 1. I've got more than I needed, but that's fine. So first things first, let's get this thing built, and then, well, let's get this thing active, and then we'll actually worry about making it look nice. So let's get this placed on here and get this placed on there. It's active, excellent. And now we just need to go and find a rancher. One of those 2 idling teenagers can it's a very unfair stereotype actually when you consider it, because, you know, these things, it doesn't really matter who. You Phoebe Paspinal. Oh, level 25 rancher. Oh, right, we chose the right one there, didn't we? Okay, what do you want today? Birch, jungle, gold, spruce, potatoes, carrots. Oh, I think we're going to be doing a little bit of trading today. This one, I don't know what you've got. Shears, you've got that, you've got carrots, you probably haven't got wheat. So what we, it's going to drive me insane, I swear. Birch, spruce. Don't know whether he said potatoes. I can't remember now. I know he said gold, which I probably haven't got any of. So he's probably madly making gold something or other. Carrots will have some of. What else? Oh, I've got so many things I can flog him. Fairly certain redstone wasn't on the list, but birch was. And jungle. Oh well. Let me just go and get some trading done, and I'll be back in a second. Or not. I think they've gone. Oh well, back in a moment. Alright, I have decided to purchase one other thing. So we need a guard post. I'm just going to go, do I need a guard post or do I just want them to patrol at the moment? I think I'm just going to go with a patrol, even though they're very cheap. I've just had a look at the equipment chests, and we are doing pretty damn well for gear. So this unemployed member of, they're really not getting anything done today because he's absolutely siling it down. There we go. You, my friend, are going to... Oh, you're an 11 level guard anyway. Okay. Go and equip yourself, soldier. No? Now, when they do equip themselves, there is diamond sword, diamond boots, diamond helmet. There's at least an iron chest plate in there. They're going to be pretty well equipped, I think. So, yeah, that's a thing. I need to steal some oak wood from these guys. While we're waiting, oh, the other thing I wanted to have a play with, let me just, have I got a bucket of water? I haven't, but let me grab some of that. Let me just split that off like so. I only want 8 of these. Is that rain stopping? No, it's not. Okay, and I'm just gonna, right, let me just lay out that. So I want to just try something. The roleplay, Dark Roleplay has got a, I think it's Dark Roleplay has got this, but there's a mud block, and I'm thinking when we get piggoos, what would be ideal is if we can give them some mud to wallow in. Oh, hang on. Now this stuff is used to make wet mud bricks. Oh, it's Mystical World to make dry mud bricks. You can make mud stuff with that, you know, mud things. Ooh, it's slimy. Wonder whether it's got how effective it is as a slimy block. Right, what is that? Is it below the... I keep seeing over here. So I've hostile entity, and it's whenever I get over there it's not there. Anyway, so this is the barn area. We've done the little thing like that. Let's say the roofing's not necessary. It's a little bit awkward around this bit to bring it round, but we're going to repeat that 3 times, and one of these is going to be for the pigs, and will be include some mud for the wallow. In terms of the height of these, as we know, they're going to be 1, 2, 3 like that, and then what we'll do is we'll get these in. What I don't have right now is the animals to... Oops, that's not right, is it? No, it's like that. What we don't have right now is the animals to actually supply the... what's the word I'm looking for? The work. If I want, I can't think. You know when you just cannot think of a word for the life of you. That was one of those moments. And that will come up like that. So that will be, yep, that's fine. And then this will come up and go across. Yeah. So I'm going to get this put in and built ready. We will again put some more decorative items into this as we go. For the time being though, I am going to make sure they are well lit, because what we don't want is anything spawning and eating our villagers. I should have enough of these. I need to do that from the outside, don't I, to do that? Oh good, it's more, we can hopefully get some. But once the villagers start harvesting, I've turned off the cook. Let me get, oh man, I really am just bouncing around here today. I've turned off the cook making bread, so that should make sure that we don't have any issues there. I need to get some more rustic lamps. We need to just put the roofs on, and obviously we need cows and pigs, and then we'll get a chicken coop for the other one. Let me throw this together. I realise I'm a little bit over time, so we'll go and check up on that guard as well, and I'll be back with you, Mo. Alright, so we have got our sheep pen. We've got a pig pen at the end. I've put a load of mud down for them. This is going to be the cow pen. Obviously we need to find cows and pigs, and I think on that note we're going to call this an episode. I think I'm also going to have to cap the height of these oaks. What is happening is they're letting them grow bigger. You get the big oaks, they grow up, leave a log behind, and the mobs are spawning. And so far we've been lucky. Now obviously we've now got this badass wandering around. Oh, you were looking well tough. And yeah, pick up emeralds. Because I suppose it may be things to loot player, reading library, practice melee. We're going to have to give all of that, but yeah, we've got a guard patrolling the place now. So if anything does spawn, hopefully we'll have a fighting chance. Now the other thing I want to do is I want to set, apart from the fact that there appears to be, are you a farmer? You're a lumberjack. Okay, I want to set one of the farmers to farm specifically wheat and nothing else, because we're going to need wheat so the rancher can breed the animals. And you are also a lumberjack. Can't seem to find a farmer. Can't get a break. Probably is a guess, maybe over there in here. I think we've certainly got one in here. There you go, farmer. You please only harvest wheat and only plant wheat, and you can do sugar cane as well. Just means that we've got one guaranteed thing going on. So yeah, well, on that note, I'm going to pop that away, tidy my inventory a bit, to be honest. Hopefully we should start seeing some wheat come in one of these chests eventually. Next episode, I definitely want to have a look at this arcane stuff. How much we do with it, well, that's another question, isn't it? But you know, I think we definitely need you to start bringing wheat in, though, because they just don't appear to be doing so right now. And without wheat, unless of course the rancher's got the wheat, in which case nope, another one. That's a farmer, level 41 farmer. Yeah, unless the rancher's got the wheat, then I don't even know where the rancher is. I mean, I'm sure I have more villagers than this. I just don't know where the hell they are. I mean, there's another. I've got two minstrels wandering around out there. There's a chef. There's a miner. Maybe they're in the bar. I don't know. Maybe they're having a drink. It's a bit late for them to be having a drink, though, isn't it? Really. I mean, you lot got homes to go to. Apparently they have, but I just don't know where the hell they are. Anyway, oh, there's my rancher. Are you? Oh, you've got wheat, so we should hopefully see the rancher start to breed some animals soon. And yeah, feed cow, feed pig, milk, shear. So yeah, new professions, more things going on. So until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys. I will see you soon. Bye for now.